Right. Balance Hero Survival. Hero Arena. There's the players. Elf Protector. Protector of Elves. Santa Claus. Pretty good stats all around. Storm, Earth and Fire. Sith Lord. Could be your boy, the Sith Lord. Bring a lightsaber to a medieval fight. Feel pretty confident on that. What have we got? Oh, Shockwave's actually not too bad. Those two are pretty good. I was thinking of going more of a spellcaster type dude this time. Auto-attacky spellcaster boy. I did actually kind of want this ability, Crapple, but that's a good stun. That's cheap and cheerful, but lots of damage. So I kind of had to skip this one. Maybe I can get slow later or something, but I would have preferred this. However, yeah, I think you have to take what you got. What's my favourite rhetorical device? Well, first of all, what is a rhetorical device? Okay, I've taken those two spells. I don't really see many items here. Not really feeling these. No one really bothers with this one. Agility and intelligence. I guess you can try to take that gamble.
More gold is required.
Oh, interesting items there. I went for the gold. Maybe I should have taken this though. Oh no, Moonstone will be really good for me. Extra 2 intellect. 20, 30, 60 intellect? 60 intellect. Increases mana regeneration by 0.775. Get the old calculator out. 60 times 0.075. It's only 4.5, so it's 4.5 mana per second, I think. An extra 60 int. 4.5 mana per second. Versus the 200 mana every 5 seconds. 200 mana. That's more like 40 mana per second. You're always casting spells. Even though that's kind of nice for like auto-attacking if I was staying on my target. Ooh, kill and blow. Why don't I take that one? Nothing goes wrong when I take that. Hyperbole is very good. Oh, yes, War Stomp and Blizzard. These are some nice spells. That'll do for now. Just about. That's agility and strength. I guess the ring's banned, right? It always is. That's a good cheap item. There's a net. Holy light for me. 10 second, 220 mana, 400 heal. Holy light heals a lot more. Not sure there's much point for heal, to be honest. Those two will do for now. Not too excited though. Could have re-rolled, but we'll see. Maybe I can make use of this. Stack up that blizzard. Sith Lord. What's wrong with the ring? It's a little bit too OP. Just a little bit too OP. I wouldn't mind buying that, but that's a little bit out of my pay grade. That's obviously super good. I might be good enough on mana anyway. I don't know. $655 for 4/4. This is actually cheaper in a way. 325 for 5 int.
My blade thirsts.
Priest got killing blow. At least he managed to get it on one of the first goes. It's easier to build it up in the first rounds. Not that one though. The spells have been kind of bad. I mean, they've been good to be fair, the first lot, but the last lot not so good. Even sleep costs quite a lot of mana. 250 mana on a 15-second cooldown. Don't think there's too much going for me there, no. I think. I considered the cheese. Can I afford it? No. Gonna get rid of that and I'll buy that because I can probably get. Get something to replace it. Get him out of here. Right. I could take the inner fire just because, I suppose. Extra armor and damage, but it's not really what I'm after. I'll probably have to spend a bit of resources re-rolling, so trying to get gold is going to be important here. Of course, I see another one of those, but I don't need it. There's also rejuve, which honestly isn't that bad. It's just another thing you can slap on yourself for survivability. Might even try that. I don't like to re-roll when it's just one option. Although I might not even get a re-roll anyway now. But it's like, it's 10 for 10. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, it's a different lot. Tanky a lot. What do we got here? Doesn't look like anything good, to be honest with you, unfortunately. I think I got a bit screwed over on these ones. Your next instance of spell damage deals plus 40% damage and affects nearby enemies. It can only be recharged by damaging enemies 10 times. So you have to hit them 10 times. I guess I can just try that. Yeah, it might be okay, because Blizzard should count as 1 tick, right? In theory. It's 1 point of damage. So you do it enough times, maybe. That'll be much better if I can get a lot of spell power too. This would be good. So I might want to pause. I don't know how much I need this, but that does help me a lot. I can't afford. That'll do for now. Gloves might be useful, depends. If I can get enough of them. If not, we'll see. Keep those spells flowing, Mr. Fader. Oh. Oh, I have to click the orb? Oh, God. Jeez. Thank you, K. Leo, for the sub. That's going to be awkward having to keep an eye on that all the time. For when that's procced and available. I mean, I don't really have a specific strong spell. I just thought it's like a generic amount of extra damage on whatever spell you cast. Oh well. Yeah, like I say, that second tier wasn't particularly good anyway. Also, that's funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Impale's difficult because gyros are mechanical, so I don't think they can be sort of thrown up into the air from Impale, because I don't think you can use it on steam tanks. That's only 3 seconds, though. I do like that, but 3 seconds is such a weird, brief time. By the time you activate it, and you have to have it in line with your spells. It's almost easier just to concentrate on just casting your spells normally than lining it up all the time, because by the time you try to line it up, you've missed several spells you could cast in the first place. I do think that is quite good, but it is also very clunky. I don't think that's so useful for me. You're almost better off just trying to stack those, but probably not.
My blade thirsts to another call. We must act.
Does the net count as a spell? I believe it does.
Though I be damned at last to another call.
I don't know if Overkilled Jaden actually has any impact on Blizzard, to be honest with you. It seemed like it was always doing 94 damage. Maybe it's literally just the first tick of Blizzard. It's just the first instance of damage. I'll try this for the time being. For now. Oh, there's another one. No longer quick enough to kill these. Am I going to watch Tyler versus Grubby match tonight? And who do you think's going to win it? Oh, I'll watch it. My bet is on Grubby, but there's some conditions in there that do challenge Grubby for sure.
Hippo.
Hippo, yes. Hippo versus Polar Bear, who win? I think Hippo too. Thank you, Lofi. This item I want, but I don't have resource for. I didn't actually use that, did I? See, that's the thing, it's so clunky remembering that as well as all the other stuff. You need to, when you're a spellcaster, you got so many spells, you just want to, well, breathe. Also, I didn't mean to do that. I guess I'll just pause the shot for one turn. Unless I want to transfer everything to gold again. Maybe you just do it. Just bite the bullet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hooray, some gold. That does build up quite quickly. Decimate was something I wanted for the second tier. You probably have to take the spell damage increase there. Though that would be kind of nice. 14 seconds star. Or the movement speed. Probably have to take the spell damage with how much I've got. That would be quite good. Surrounding them. I think this is too clunky. In theory, it's great. Activate it. Impale, shockwave. You impale, stop, shockwave, stop, blizzard, stop, something like that. Because that's the only way you can cast quickly enough within those 3 seconds. If you let the animations go off, you won't get it. But a lot of the time, they're going to be on different cooldowns all the time after the fight's begun. So it's just, I don't think it works. It depends on the scenario. This will be really good, obviously. Have to try to get that too. I got so many items. Pause. Oh, that was the main thing, just to pause that shot. Stop it from moving on. I actually might be able to kill Illidan this time. You know I like to use a portal, but it's okay. We'll try and go for it. Maybe the YouTube comments can be in support. Might still take ages to kill him, to be honest. Do you know how much extra damage that's really doing? Not much, is right? Oh my god, how much damage that one hit did. Jeez, bro. You gotta go easy on me. No, move. If he still kills me, I'm gonna be sad. Oh my god, really? Really? At this point? It's a shame. It wouldn't be nice to hold on to this because it's so cheap, but we gotta make space. Make way for Prince Ali. Hey ho, bang the drum. You're gonna love this guy. Spell damage, huh? It's got a lot of spell damage. We're gonna need to mess him up then, aren't we? Struck down in his prime. I'm not sure what build Tyrell's really got there, to be honest. Then I don't know that. Still got a really small mana pool. And I've kind of got the items I think I want, so I'm not really going to be changing those that much.
My blade thirsts at last.
Maybe I should stand in there when he does the explosion. If I've got spike shield. Strategy is kind of nuke. Kind of.
Last.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think the strategy is?
We must act. At last. We must act. Command me.
Oh, that reminds me, I think I forgot. Okay. Using Impale mostly just for the stun, none of the damage. At least if I don't re-roll anything, I'll have more likelihood of actually leveling up all my, or most of my abilities.
We must act. Though I be damned. Anatorenador. Anatorenador.
This guy caused me so much trouble last week. Come on, money! That's also a pretty good spell. Gives me a bit more armor as well. But there's only so many items. I haven't found too many of the orbs, shadow orbs, which is a shame because they're really, really, really good if you can find them. But if you haven't found many of them, I might be better off just taking that. I think I might be better off using that. So I've got 7 active abilities and 3 active items with an item that's based on spell, then attack, then spell, then attack sort of thing. Easy to play. This item's fun. Not sure if I can make that work. I don't have crazy mana regeneration. Maybe. What if I had enough mana regeneration to keep that item? As long as I kept attacking over and over. But I had to sell something to work it out, and these are all good. So I don't know if I agree.
My blade thirsts. Anatorenador. Anatorenador.
Oh, okay. Yay. There's 1,000 on the shockwave. So that is pretty useful. Oh look, there's a shadow orb. It's too late. I had to abandon them, unfortunately. Mask of Death is also a really, really good item, but might be more healing than this is, really.
At last.
I don't know if I saw Mask of Death, would I get rid of this? I miss those orbs, though. I don't know, maybe I should rebuild those orbs. Just get rid of this. And then maybe replace it with Mask of Death if I see it. I'm going to try, because I honestly don't think that's as good as it used to sort of be. I do cast a lot of spells there, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get that back. I haven't quite made my mind up on that last one. Not really cast many things, are you? Look at the stun lock on these bad boys. Be nice to cast a spell, maybe once in a while. Could even get boosts of Divine. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Show the description for orb. It's basically plus 40% damage on a spell. First instance of that spell.
The time has come. We must act.
So that's done, that's done. War Stomp could go up as well. Kill it! Kill it! There we go.
At last, though I be damned.
Oh yeah, the old Divinity Gauntlet. I think that was having an issue last week when we saw Legolas with it. Don't look like anything there.
We must act.
We demand additional
I've got quite a few rerolls. I could just take stats. Do. I suppose I have to find something to replace the Shadow Wolves. Maybe I should have kept it. I know, it's a choice I made. It's difficult to know. You could keep Ensnare at level 1, really. If I want to hold on. Although, to be fair, just keeping them under control is nice.
We demand additional lumber.
Won't get many rerolls, though. I didn't get, like, the cripple ability or something. Do wonder about maybe just taking that. It didn't do very well last week, though. In theory, it could be amazing, but that's better with something else. I've got enough mana, I think. I'm not seeing me item. Ah, there you go. Ah, that's pretty good as well. It is. Survivability. Alright, let's try that one for damage. It was that or the mask. They're both really good. teach him to be such a mouthy git. Preet going up against Frog. Speedy boys, look at the damage as well. Both got high armor. Flanders is out, he's had enough. He's cooked. Bit of a back and forth between these two. 20 stacked on cheese. And the gloves. If that's on cooldown, you can stun. Sticks to it. Let's go Fry. You should be able to stack beyond 20, just for the memes. I mean, it's 11 Shadow Orbs. Tyrell's using those to do loads of damage with his Lightning Shield. Lightning Shield enjoyers. Plus he's got the gloves, if he can use that at the right time. And he's got 20% spell damage there. He's got like crazy spell damage. That's the one thing I was kind of missing, was all those orbs, but I never seem to be able to get them. I could probably replace like Tree Sprouter or something like that. Maybe the Wand of Sorcery with all those orbs. Or the Cloak of Frost, definitely. I was only allowed to have one orb at a time. Dark Mega. I'm not sure. Spells from Tyrell, will they punish you? Or is Tyrell taking too much damage in this time period? Dark Mega's not going down quick enough. That snack had a crit. Fry. Okay, Fry. He's got an item that's good against me.
The time has come.
We'll see.
Though I be dead.
Actually run out of mana a bit here, so I've got to be a bit more careful. Definitely got to get my hits in between. Otherwise I won't have enough mana. That's why it's harder to tell how strong you actually are. Because by the time you put on all those points for spells, this levels up the amount of cost for all of them. And then it makes it harder to tell just how much mana you really need.
We must act.
I got mana regen from that. Obviously this as well as the hits. And that's got mana regen. In theory there's quite a bit. And I've got 125 int. Which should be something like 9 to 10 mana per second as well. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to click the orb thing, don't I? That's right, it's so clunky. I did it, I think, in the first PvP fight, but I completely forgot about it after that. Tyrell's got a bit of an all-rounder as well. He's even put this item on. Just to make sure his spell damage doesn't work, he's got that to get through the armor.
My blade
I'm not sure I agree with that item though, because it doesn't gel well enough with the other stuff. You can't hybrid too much in this map, because like I say, you've only got 6 inventory slots. If you had something like 8 to 10, you could probably hybrid a fair bit more. There's the stun from the angelic armament. So the real snack is the one with orange on it. Preet looking very comfortable in this fight. I do always want a ranged character, typically, in this game, but I don't really ever get one. The only one I had available here was Storm, and he's got 400 range and a terrible attack speed. So, or, you know, the orb takes ages to float before it lands, so that wouldn't have worked. But in a situation like this, it would be better to be ranged, I think, because you want to stay away from these people that are doing a lot of damage and want to get up on you. But for me, I have to get into the range and attack them as well in order to get mana back. So I don't know how it's going to go for me, to be honest. Pig wins. Command. Dark Mega going up against Taral. Taral knows what to do now. He's learnt. He's adapted. Dark Mega's got the hardened skin and evasion. Spike shield really screwing you now. He's taking too much damage during this time. He says, "Get out of here." Okay. Give it a moment. Okay. What are we doing? I did wonder if he was going to do that. Yeah, I think I've taken too much damage here. He's too beefy. I don't see it. I did get off to a bad start there, but you could also notice I was out of mana.
Our hero has been killed.
So I think my fundamental issue is being a little bit ranged here, rather than, well, sorry, being melee rather than ranged. But I don't have control over everything. One of these days I'll get the lineup that I'm looking for, but otherwise it's pretty good. But being melee really is not good. Unless you're going super auto attack. Because it just puts me in such a vulnerable position. Battlefrog's got no mana. He's doing more damage that time though. That spiked shield was weird. Now he's got to find a way to do damage again. He could just run around till he gets that again. They both got mask though. Oh, so close. Anything you can activate, you better activate it. I don't think he's going to get away with it. Oh my god, he actually did. Well done. He just squeezed that. Put me against Dark Mega. There we go. And then you two can fight again. I actually missed. Yeah, it's a bit one-sided, isn't it, really? I don't think you could do anything there. Ah, bugger. Okay, well, it was a good run. I think if I was ranged, I'd have the best shot here. Yeah, I do have the... I'll just do that. Taking too long. Come on. Stun me longer, please. See, I have to hit him now because I need to get mana. Oh my god, it's that... I'm not sure if you could stun any longer, could you? Is that possible to stun any longer? Not enough mana. I got nothing. And I'm stuck. Perfect. Oof. 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 That's it. Yeah, fair enough. He's still got all his health. I think it's too much of a difficult fight to be melee in that one. I just kind of get hard counted because I'm melee. I have to be in range to attack to get mana back. CC is very hard to play around because you think cast spell now, and then you find out, oh, for some reason spell not working. Okay, well I've just lost 1.5 seconds on that. Alright, cast spell now, or something else happened. There's a lot of that sort of stuff kicking off. And much of it is unpredictable. I'm rooting for Battlefrog, but I think Preet's got it. Well done, Preet. Congratulations. I think one of the things that hurt me as well is you actually did have the Elun's Grace. Although... Oh yeah, and he also has that item. Yep. So I think, as is the nature of Balanced Hero Survival, it really is just rock, paper, scissors. If it was just another sample, another series, slightly different build, I would have ended up winning this one for sure. But I just got hard countered here. He's got like 40% spell damage on top of normal hero spell damage protection. And the Mask of Death is a bit too much for me to get round. Rock, paper, scissors and guns, says Tyrell. It is, and always has been, very rock, paper, scissors this map. Sometimes it feels like you've got such a strong build, but if there's someone that's just got the right items, they can just hard counter you like crazy. And that's basically kind of what happened. I don't even know if I could beat him even if my character was ranged, because he's just got so much resistance to what I do. But, you know, I tried. Thank you, Adistat, for the sub. And make sure to like and subscribe watching this over on YouTube.